And it's Ken Kraetzer for CBSIServices Talking Business at the Business Council of Westchester Power Breakfast today. And I have a chance to talk with David Vogel, who is the Chief Executive Officer of Video SEO Pro. David, really fascinated by the discussion. We like doing video for CBSIServices, and you're a pro at it. What was a key point? You started talking about blogging today, which we do a lot of.
Right. Well, vlogging is really important today. I mean, if you think about the buyer's journey, people buy from those they know, like, and trust. And what better way than creating video blogs, sharing information that's valuable to those people, informing them, giving them educational content, really letting them understand what it is that you do and how you can help them. And it's by building that trust through video blogging that you create engagement, and it's from that engagement that they'll trust you and they'll do business with you.
And you made a point about live video. We do some, I know conferences go back and forth whether they want to go live or not on sessions, but certainly recording. Why? And we see it in our veterans and our sports coverage. That live video on Facebook or on YouTube can do very well. Why is live video working so well?
Well, live video works well because you now have that interaction, where typically if you're making a piece of recorded content, you push it out there. The only engagement with that content, it might be a comment or someone putting some notes there. But when you're doing live video, now you can actually drive that conversation. You can actually interact with that person real time and get the answers and the information that you want. And because you have that interactivity, people are staying longer into that content, and they're engaged, they're liking, they're sharing that. And it's that kind of content that has that social validation that makes it actually show up in more places on social. So if you want that visibility, live video is going to have much more reach through those free social media platforms than recorded.
Tell us a bit about some of the work that you do in production on video. And what I know you can do is a lot of the effects to make a video really start well, end well, right length. What are some of the keys to production to really turn out a first-class video?
Well, I think the first point in any video is you have to have a plan going into it. You need to know why you're making the video in the first place. Once you have that strategy and you know who you're talking to, who your audience is, the key is the messaging. It's not necessarily about what camera you're using, what phone you're using. You want to have a clear message that speaks to that person. You want to make sure that you have good audio, like you're using a microphone right now. Bad audio, people are going to check out, and then the image quality comes later. But then what's really important is people make video, but they don't think about the distribution. Where are you putting that video to get it in front of those people that want it? And so that's really what's important in terms of being effective with your video. And then the last thing, and many people forget about this, they just make a piece of video content, but they have no call to action. You really want to make sure that when you end your video, you tell the person what they should do next. Subscribe to your YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our newsletter, watch this webinar. Make sure you're taking that video and using it as a touch point to take people to the next step.
David, we put our video when we do business interviews typically on LinkedIn and on YouTube, obviously, as a good base for it. Sometimes on Facebook, try to put clips onto Twitter, because you can do up to 45 seconds up on Twitter. What are some of the ways of effectively posting on key platforms?
Well, native video is very important. So when you're sharing video content, native video means the content resides on that platform. So if you're on Facebook, don't share a link to a YouTube video. The whole thing about these social media platforms, they want you to stay on their platform. So if you create a link or share a link to a video that lives somewhere else, it's not going to get the reach that you're looking for. So native video is really important. So if you're going to share content, make sure you're uploading it to those platforms. Not only does it do that, but when it shows up in the feed, it's actually a live playing video as opposed to a link. So video testimonials is huge. A lot of businesses don't know how to do it. They might have clients all over the world. Smartphones and a mobile app and remote access to our team is a great way that we're helping clients get video testimonials, which build that trust. And then of course you have the more advanced videos as a marketing tool on your website. Video ads is really important to a business today. If you're looking to generate leads, you need to be leveraging social media platforms. Video is the most engaging content on those platforms, and you can't use anything but video on YouTube. So if a business is looking to drive sales, leads, and customers, then video ads is a great way for them to go.
David Vogel, great to see you here at the Business Council of Westchester. Great to chat.
Thank you. Take care.
Good to see you. It's Kraetzer for CBSIServices Talking Business.